we felt that it's an important time for the Indian drugs and pharmaceutical sector because we are asking some significant questions. And I put them down as, how do I comply? Very simple question, how do I comply? Second, how do I demonstrate that I comply? How do I demonstrate repeatedly that I comply? And do I have a fabric of quality compliance mechanism that helps me achieve these goals repeatedly? And that, my friends, is the goal of today's summit.
Think about our speaker this morning. He used the words, quality culture is not percolating to the lower levels. So let's talk a little bit about culture, and let me turn first to you.
Every company has to be aware of the lower levels, and then constant training programs have to be initiated, right from SOPs, implementation, and culture, high quality, and patient benefit, as our Kapil Bhargava mentioned, keeping patient in mind. If you are going to appeal to your worker, that look at whether this product will be taken by your parents or your child.
Yeah.
So then it is very appealing. The patient benefit is something which is very motivating for the worker.
How can we, as an industry, consistently meet high quality standards? How can we demonstrate to everyone transparency that we can meet those standards? These are very important. And how do we ensure that the culture of quality, which we often referred to very many times, how do we ensure that that's throughout the organization? So quality control is not a department in a company, but a state of mind.
We are on the heels of Dr. Hamburg's sort of historic visit to the country on subjects of regulatory collaboration between the US FDA and the Indian regulators. But what we see in our benchmarking programs, where we look at global companies and what is challenging to those companies, is the escalation of regulatory activity in all parts of the world. So as it impacts manufacture of drugs, selling of drugs, and distribution of drugs.
The Indian drug industry is a very critical industry for India as such. And not just because of the size of the industry. This industry exports $15 billion of drugs every year. And not just to sort of the emerging markets of the world, but some of the large and critical markets like the US. The US market itself is $35 billion for generic drugs. And when you start adding patented drugs or even nutraceuticals as it's called, the industry is humongous. And this is an industry that the Indian pharmaceutical drug industry is trying to play in. So it's a very critical one. We need to protect it and we need to grow it. It's been growing at 15 to 20% year on year, and it's a critical one for us.